This is Luke Scrum from Better Basketball, and you're watching Ohio Sports Net.
6'1" junior guard, number 5, Massillon. 5'11" senior guard, number 13, Massillon. 6'5" senior forward, number 20, Alex Brayville. And 6'7" senior center, number 41, John. 5'10" senior guard, number 2, Luke Chico. 6'1" senior guard, number 3, Kyle Kohler. 6'2" senior guard, number 11, Stephen T. 6'3" senior guard, number 15, Jonah Wagg. And 6'5" senior forward, number 40, Andrew Smith.
first practice, we talked about we had to control tempo. Majority of teams want to slow it down against us. They were very successful. I mean, they're 22-3. We have total respect. They're well coached. They got great athletes. And, you know, we talked about every single possession was absolutely huge. I said we have one thing going for us, and that's Lucas Chacon. You know, even if he's not scoring, most of the pressure and concern is on Lucas Chacon. So that makes it better for everybody else. You know, he makes free throws at the end of the game. This is really the first game we've been tested like this, where his possession could win or lose it. And, you know, you don't want it this close, but I think it was a great game for us to play in. We needed playing some close ones, and we need, you know, to take care of the basketball, understand who has to get the basketball. I thought we made the miss one-on-one and to keeping that rebound alive, and Stephen Key gets to keep us up 4. That was absolutely huge. You know, the little things are going to win games like this. The other games, you got double OT in the Southwest. You got, you know, shot to win it against Iggy's Eds. All these games, you have the best teams in the state. Now we're down to the best teams, the 8 best teams in the state on Saturday. The whole game was, I thought, really, really good for us because we had to execute in the half court, and we haven't had to do that all year.
Bob, how about the killing a couple minutes in the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead?
I got nervous because we're not used to doing that. It's the first time in that situation. But if you're going to let us run time off the clock, I feel so good at a minute and a half to get it to Luke Chacon. You know, I think Jonah's really, really good. I don't know what the turnovers were, but all year we've been around that 5 to 7 for a complete game with a lot of possessions. So I was okay with it, but you know, it's a little nerve-wracking when it comes down to that one possession game when you got to make free throws. If Luke isn't on the line, you know, it's a little different. But his judgment, his basketball IQ is sky high. And you know, last year, this game, he against Medina in double overtime, he had 39 points, 11 boards, and 8 assists. And I think that gave him so much confidence. This game will give us more confidence on Saturday. So, again, we just talked, enjoy this for 10 minutes, and we're starting to prep as soon as we get on the bus. And we know them pretty well, they know us, and it's probably the way it should be.
They literally let you just run 2 minutes off the clock.
Right, because I thought they were going to try to foul anybody but Luke and put us at the line a number of times, and that was a lot of time to go off the clock. So, you know, I thought our kids handled it really, really well. And you want your free throw shooters, you know, I tell Luke, you have to pass it, go get it. You got to pass it, Jonah, go get it. So I thought we handled it, you know, extremely well. You know, we're here, and you know, I think our guard, we kind of got away with one, but they were unsure of how to play in this type of game because it was the first time. So I think the confidence level, you almost got to get by a game. You know, the years that I've won the state, you got to get by a game like this one. I don't think it was lucky, but you know, could have went either way in the fourth quarter. But again, I love the mentality. I thought the last couple of minutes made some great hustle plays.
What's that say about the character of your team? This is completely uncharacteristic of the way you guys have played. Threes, pressing, high scoring, but yet you pull it out.
Right, and we talk about when you get in a game like this, just your composure, number one, not to panic. And that's one of the things I was impressed with, that we didn't panic. We didn't take, you know, a lot of crazy shots. And Luke was really conservative. But when you're going possession for possession, they're so good at, I mean, they've got some big bodies. They got some guys that could take it to the rim. And it was tough getting some stops, you know, on the defensive end. But the nice thing I will say is we never lost the lead in the second half. And I think that's huge when you have the basketball and you have the lead.
It felt great. You know, I felt like that was the perfect way to end the game, especially we got another one and then we go on the stage. So I feel like that was the perfect way to end off that game. I think it's going to be great. You know, most of our games in the regular season ended in blowouts. So having a game like that, it taught us what to do in the fourth quarter and when game situations are like that. And moving forward, I think this is going to be the
Tight game. How nice to have a player like Luke running the show.
It's great to have him. You know, he's a phenomenal point guard. He's great at facilitating and controlling the pace of the game, and it works out for the rest of the team.
Out of everyone on this team, I have the most experience. So just being in this game, I knew that being the leader of this team, I had to step up. So I just wanted to show everyone that, you know, all you got to do is play your game and, you know, things will pan out.
How much was tempo important in this game?
It's huge. You know, we knew that they wanted to keep us in the 40s and 50s, and our goal was the 80s and 90s. And obviously, we played more towards their tempo, but I think we got a few crucial stops in the fourth quarter, which, you know, obviously helped us win.
What does that say about your team that it was at their tempo, but yet you guys found a way to win?
Yeah, I mean, people think we're just an offensive team that shoots threes, but realistically, we've proved it time and time again that we can defend. You know, tonight we had a couple breakdowns, but, you know, in the end of the game, I think we defended pretty well.
If I'd have told you before the game you're going to sit there and kill 3 minutes of the clock in the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead, what would you have told me?
I probably would have called you crazy. I mean, that's not our game, but with the tempo we were playing at, you know, it was working and we had the lead, so it was just smart basketball.
After last year, the way it ended, you guys are still going. You were ready to take that next step. You savoring any a little more this year?
It just makes us hungry. I mean, none of us have been down to state yet, and that's our main goal. And the thing is with us, we don't just want to get down there. We want to win it all.